everybody, it's me, Godzilla Productions TV, here to review, again, spoilers, here to do my official review on Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and of course, the Easter eggs. And before I start the video, I do want to mention, do you want to see more Godzilla Defense Force gameplay? I mean, I didn't get that far, and then I did get pretty far in a different someone else's phone. Do you want to show the gameplay of that one? I got stuck in Mechagodzilla in London, so if you want to see that. So just let me know if you want to see more Godzilla Defense Force gameplay where it's actually good, interesting stuff. Anyway, on to the Easter eggs. So other than, this is clearly going to be stuff better than, oh, you hear the original Godzilla roar, you hear, you see the Muto and Burning Godzilla. None of that. This is going to be the good stuff. So we start off with the reference to the original Godzilla, where it's stomp, 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 Godzilla roar, which, again, is the original one. Or at least close to it. It's like a mix, I think. And, that's one. And then another one I found was, I think Castle Bravo has to do with something at the atomic bombing where Godzilla was like awakened or created or something. I forget. Then I forget if it's Castle Bravo or the Argo. Pretty sure it's the Argo, where we the walls and the insides look a lot like these. I think it's these Jillians based from Godzilla vs. Monster-Zero. Oh yeah, I guess another obvious Easter egg is Monster-Zero. I'm calling them that. Anyway, after that, they have pictures of Infant Island from 1961. It says that at the bottom of the picture. Infant Island, 1961. I'll let you guys put two and two together, because you should know what that is. Anyway, the next one, when Ghidorah, right before he lands in Fenway, keep an ear open this year, because you will hear his OG roar right before he lands, like, right before he lands, you will hear it. Trust me, I'm not crazy. I saw the movie again. I heard it the first time and I heard it the second time. I am not crazy. The last one is, there's a quote from GMK. I'm sure, like, when they first discovered the Hollow Earth, and they're in it looking at all the stuff. I think it's the guy with the white hair and the glasses. If you don't know his name, I know his name. It's Rick or something. Anyway, he says, like, if Earth and Stones could talk, the stories they would tell us, which is I'm not sure that's exactly what he said. I forget what the quote exactly is, but it is a quote from GMK. So yeah, and that's the Easter eggs. Now I'm going to go through the movie. So it starts off, you know, the reference to 1954, and they have the conversation in the house. It turns out to be a jungle. In the jungle, then we get the good larva action. I liked that scene with the larva, and the terrorists come. We get the senator scene, which at the end with the Muto stuff, it totally reminded me of, definitely reminded me of Altiori's Muto love story. Yeah, I don't know why, it just did. Anyway, then they, you know, go onto the ship, and, say there's like 17 monsters. And then, you get to Castle Bravo, and you see the Muto head. You get Arctica, with, and we see the best underwater Godzilla footage we've ever seen. We get the gunfight, then Ghidorah is released. We do see Ghidorah has a personality. We hear old rivals. I'd mention that because you can hear it loud and clear. Anyway, we get the fight between Godzilla and Ghidorah, which I thought was a little short. Maybe it was because, like, Ghidorah's really beating up Godzilla. I don't know. Like, the original Godzilla roar there just really stuck out in that fight. And on the Argo, they get the message from the mob. Then, arguably one of the best parts of the movie is Rodan's release. Then Ghidorah vs. Rodan. If you don't remember, part of that fight was at the end. Ghidorah's heads grab Rodan's wings, trying to rip them off him, and the middle one just fires him into the water with the zap lightning. Anyway, then Godzilla comes and fights Ghidorah. Then the Oxygen Destroyer comes, and Ghidorah regenerates his head because in that last fight, Godzilla rips it off. And then we get the mass awakening. Then we see Mothra behind the waterfall. Then we see the cave paintings back in the area. They show cave paintings and the island thing. And then we have the talk about like how the monster's behavior is not erratic and stuff. And then we get the God rays, which I love that scene. Mothra loves Godzilla. Yeah, I thought that was hilarious how they actually had that. And then they have the plan to save Godzilla. How many nukes do you have? Just a random question. How many nukes do you have? Anyway, then we have she steals the Orca. And then we get the Hollow Earth scene. Yeah, I took notes. Then we have the GMK quote. And we get the DC scene where it's like everything's destroyed. Goodbye, old friend, and the return of Godzilla fires up in the sky. Then Ghidorah lands in Fenway with the original roar. We get the final battle. Mothra's entrance is amazing. Mothra starts grabbing Rodan. Ghidorah drops Godzilla from the sky. He later then becomes Burning Godzilla from Mothra's remains and the nuke. Mothra dies, and he like eats the body. He's just got the head, and he fires out through the head of Ghidorah that he has in his mouth through the atomic breath, and just destroys the head. That was awesome. And then all the monsters bow down. Boom! Done. So anyway, the story, I mean, I'd say it's pretty good. I didn't mind it as much as other people did. My dad was all upset about the scene where the dad's trying to get Millie Bobby Brown, Madison Russell to come with him, and he was all upset about that scene. I don't know. Anyway, I mean, the acting was pretty good. Might I say that monster action was amazing. Clearly, I'm splicing this bit in, but I don't think I went too in depth in my review, so I'm just adding this little bit. Anyway, I do wish Mothra had a little more screen time. I think I've made this complaint in my reaction review. And I wish after she crawled on Godzilla and like, you know, flew into Ghidorah, I wish she actually did something to Ghidorah because she just died instantly. And it did feel a little underwhelming. And I really did like the soundtrack. The soundtrack was amazing for this movie. Not as good as GMK again, but again, I really liked the scene where Ghidorah is in the storm clouds, you know, and the Argo's flying with Rodan behind them into the Ghidorah storm, and Ghidorah is like, you just see his outline with the, you know, the lightning, and then he just flies up and just boom. I did really love that scene. Rodan was just an amazing part of this movie. I loved Rodan's release. I loved that scene. The effects for him were amazing. I loved how, like, the lava, the fire still in the bottom of his veins, and when he first flew off the volcano, how there was like little pieces of lava flying off of him. I loved it. Most of the battles were pretty good. Again, I feel like the Ghidorah vs. Rodan and another Godzilla vs. Ghidorah was a little short, and the movie was like not really that long to what it could have been. So I'd rate it out of 8 out of 10. I mean, there were some parts I didn't like. I did really like when they were running around with Ghidorah's feet. I thought that was cool. And when they ran into each other, it's just like a boom, and they just sort of stand there. But I did really love the ending. Ghidorah was like, no, 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 no. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And please, please, oh please, go see this movie. Support it as much as you can. Godzilla Productions TV, signing off.